Okay, for this project, what you're going to do is you're going to create a music video using Microsoft PowerPoint. To start off with, you open up Microsoft PowerPoint, and once you're in here, you want to go to the Layout tab and make sure that it is a blank page. Okay, so you want to change it. Usually it starts off with title slide. You want to change it off up to blank slide. Okay. Then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to insert your audio. Okay, so whatever song it is that you're going to illustrate, you're going to need to go ahead and download and get the audio for that. I already have the song that I'm going to do, so let me go ahead and go to it, which will be here, my hard drive, and let's see, 8th grade class. PowerPoint music. Okay, so I'm going to do Brad Paisley's Winter Wonderland. And once it gets in, I'm going to take the speaker and I'm going to slide it off of the slide. I want to be able to get to it, and I'm going to be putting pictures and other things on the slide, and it will get buried if I do not move it over to the side, so I want to make sure I have access to it and I'm able to get to it. Okay, so now the next thing I'm going to do, once I have that, I'm going to open up the animation pane. So you click on the animation tab, and here's the animation pane. And you'll notice that it opens up this menu over here on the right. I'm going to move this menu though. If I can grab it at the top, you'll see that little plus sign. Slide this down and then pull it back up, and I want to move it up here to the top. So this way I can see more of what my animations are and their durations. Then once that's in, again I'm going to click on the speaker, click on playback, and I want to change where it says on click, I want to change that to automatically. So this way the song will start playing automatically once I start this slideshow presentation. I also want to make sure that I change this drop down here. You'll see that it starts after previous. I'm going to change it to start with previous. All of the animations that I put in need to be changed to with previous, and I'll be going through those as we go through this. Okay, so now the next thing is I'm going to put in my title. To do that, I'll go to the Insert tab, and I'm going to click on Word Art, and I'll pick a word art style that I want to use. I'm going to click on this red one here, make this a little bigger so you can see. And here's what I'm going to type in. So it's Winter Wonderland. By Brad Paisley. And I'm going to type in also who illustrated it, which is me. Okay, so I have all that in there. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to animate this, and the animation I'm going to use is called credits. Now you won't find credits here in the normal entrances. So what you got to do is you click on Add Animation here, and then down below you'll see where it says More Entrance Effects. I'm going to click on that. Slide that bar down and you will find credits. I like using credits for the title. Okay, so go ahead and hit OK, and then that will be in there. You'll notice that you'll see a little mouse here. Again, first thing I need to do, change this to with previous. And you can see then I can start playing the song, as well as you'll see what the animation does by hitting play here. And you'll notice that my credits did not finish before he started singing, so I want to shorten that. And he starts singing around the 10-second mark. Okay, so the next step, what you need to do is we're going to start illustrating the lyrics to the song. So the first lyric of this song is sleigh bells ring. So I'm going to go ahead and go to Chrome, and I'm going to search for sleigh bells. And I'm going to use some clip art here. So I'll click on the clip art, and I'm going to use these sleigh bells right here. Go ahead and copy that image, and I can then paste it into my PowerPoint. Okay, so now I have that. I'll make it nice and big so that it can be seen. Now, just like you did with the title, you need to add an animation. So I'm going to add an animation. Again, I'm going to click on Add Animation here, not over here. Just get in the habit of using these, because when you add extra animations, you need to be able to click here, because this will change the animation rather than adding another one. So I'm going to add one here, and I'm going to use we'll use about fade. Okay, so now once I enter it, I have to go ahead and change this to be start with previous, just like I did with the other things. Now I don't want it to start actually when this rectangle starts though, so I'm going to slide this little bar to the end of where this animation is. Then I'm going to add another animation. Now I'm going to add an exit. So again, I'll click fade, change it to with previous, and then I'm going to delay the time that it comes out a couple seconds. And to check my work, I can go ahead and hit play over here, and it will play through the song. Okay, so now that comes in and out pretty good. My next lyric is "Are you listening?" So again, I'm going to go back to Chrome. This time I'll type in "Are you listening?" And I'm going to click on this dog here with the big ears. Go ahead and copy him and put him in to my PowerPoint. Okay, again, I'll make it nice and big so you can see them. And again, I'm going to add another animation. This time I'll have it fade in again, change it to with previous. And I like it coming in right when this one's leaving, so I'm going to just leave it where it's at. But I will add another animation and change this one to, again, with previous, and delay it a couple seconds. So I had the entrance and an exit. And I can go ahead and play it again and see where we're at now. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow. Okay, so far I've got the first couple lines. Now I'm going to go the next line, which was "In the lane, snow is glistening." So I'm going to go ahead and go back to Chrome, type in, I'm going to use Winter Wonderland for this one. And I'm going to use this picture here, because it's a nice little lane with some snow glistening. So copy that image, paste it in my PowerPoint. And shrink it down to size a little bit. you can kind of see over on the left, this is what it looks like in the slide, even though it overlaps the slide a little bit. So I'm going to have that come in like that, add in our animation. This time I'm going to have it shape in, change it to with previous, and I'm going to shorten the time span it takes for it to come in. And again, click on it again, add an animation, and we're going to shape it out. Again, change it to with previous, and make it about the same time span, but I am going to have it come in or exit a couple seconds later. And we can see how that goes. Now it will become pretty monotonous, as you will notice that you have to continually start the song over from the beginning.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. It's a beautiful.
I'm going to change this a little bit, delay it a little longer. Okay, so now we're going to have another picture. I'm going to use this one this time. Copy that image, paste it in there. I'm going to shrink it down to size so that it fits in my picture or on my slide. Okay, so I'm going to have this one come in again, add an animation, and we'll just fade it in. Change it to with previous. So as this one's exiting, this one will be there. And I'll add another animation, have that fade out. Now